People say that, oh, you want to be different so bad, you want to be different so bad. No. I would much rather fit in and be liked. But there's something wrong with me, psychologically.
I see them all shining, flashing that gold. But what's it worth when your heart's been sold? They chase the glitter, I hold the stone. I'd rather walk this path alone. No mask, no play, no fake parade. I keep it raw, I keep it made.
Keep it real.
I don't need a stage.
Let them chase the lights.
I'm turning up the page. If you wouldn't save
Oh,
me,
look how cute! It's cute! Oh, don't cry, love muffin! Don't cry, love!
Shirley Raines single-handedly started Beauty to the Streets, a volunteer-run project that provides home-cooked meals, makeup, and more.
I don't think I can end homelessness. I think it's a gangrene situation right now. We're trying to put a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound.
She comes to Skid Row every Saturday, along with a few friends. The Fighters for the World is a biker club that offered to come out and support Shirley.
Skid Row is like, all right, we don't care what happens there. Keep everybody in one area as long as it stays there. So we decided to come down and lend our aid to make sure they're safe.
The lack of housing options and support makes it easy to get knocked off your feet and incredibly hard to get back up.
It's gonna get warm in a second, LaFonda, okay? It's nail polish, too. This could be any of us out here. I think that's the biggest thing people need to understand. There are real life stories out here. There's real life trauma down here. This could be you.
What would you say to someone who argues that hair and makeup shouldn't be a primary focus with the homeless?
What I want to do is just restore dignity. Just make them feel important and make them feel beautiful. Now we cooking with fire. All the women that I take care of right now, I took care of them with food and water, and I didn't really get to know them that well. Until I started giving makeup and doing hair, it's like the beauty salon. They open up when they're in the chair. I would say that we have to understand these women are not out here by choice. Something happened. Somewhere along the line, they were broken. Somewhere along the line, they were damaged. Whatever broke them and put them on the street, we need to start with that.
My son, when I was in my 20s, 5 days to his third birthday, my first son passed away due to an accident. A family member left some medication lying around and he accidentally got into it hard. And I don't think a lot of people understand that this doesn't come from the best of me. This comes from the worst of me. That's why I'm so compassionate, and that's why, I'm so unmovable about what I do and who I help. The mothers and whomever, because I feel their pain and I know. So Beauty to the Streets was an accidental finding, and it definitely changed my life. Did it take away the pain I feel for my son? Absolutely not. But it gives me a purpose, and every day I can help somebody else's child that may be homeless.
Hi, this lady is the best. We need more people like her.
At this point, I'm not going to ask about the hickeys. At this point, I know what's going on. And at this point, I'm going to release and let go and allow spirit to work. I have done my best. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. Y'all said I should have stopped a long time ago. No. I'll stop when I can comfortably sit in the pulpit and say I've done everything I can. I did everything I could. I hate to see it ended this way. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit there and read the flyer. I got to read the story of your life and look at all the old pictures that your parents give. I got to answer to your parents when they say, what were the last years of your life like, and give them pictures. And if I'm going to sit in that position, I'm going to make sure that I did everything I motherfucking could not to be in this position. And right now, I have comfortably done that with Mercedes.
Hey y'all, so update on Miss Shirley and how she was found. So apparently, y'all know Miss Shirley has a twin sister. Her twin sister had a wellness check done on her because she had not heard from her. She was not answering the phone for anybody. Nobody hadn't heard from her for almost 2 days. So her sister had the police do a wellness check. They get there, they get inside. Y'all, they said they find Miss Shirley laying face down on the ground beside her bed. Now, her sister is saying that she was perfectly fine. She wasn't on no medication. She was not sick. Her sister is saying that she was in good health. So she's super confused on what had her pass away that way, right? Now, they're saying that the police are saying that they don't expect any foul play or anything right now. However, as you know, the internet is saying something totally different. Y'all know that she had that case going on that was just getting ready to start about her feeding the homeless. Like, they were trying to stop her from feeding the homeless. They said that, they wanted her to have all this stuff to be able to do it. And basically, it was going to be able to make it not happen. And she was a clear advocate that she stood for what she stood for, and they did not like that. So I'm not saying that something happened to her, but I'm saying it is kind of that, you know.
I need to talk to you about something a little bit serious. I realize I've been missing all week long. I have no memory of the week. The last thing I remember is hanging the piñata up on last Saturday, at Maryville's. I remember feeling extremely thirsty, and I remember telling Brandy my legs felt weak underneath me. After that, I have no memory of driving. They said I continued to feed. I drove home. I woke up Tuesday. I went to sleep Saturday night. I woke up Tuesday in my house, scared, bruising all on my arms as if somebody had grabbed me. My memory is completely erased. I still can't remember. I went to the doctor. It was too late to draw my blood to see if anything was in there. I'm still not 100% back to normal. My daughter's been taking care of me. It's been extremely scary. They've ran all kind of blood tests on me. Nothing comes up. They think I need to do a better job watching, my surroundings. Somebody might have slipped me something. But that's where I've been all week. You haven't seen me feed, no donuts, no hot dogs, no pizza, no nothing. I'm still trying to get my memory back. I don't remember. It's extremely scary. And I'm just really trying to process. That's where I've been.
That's my truth.
Yeah, y'all flex for the gram, I flex for my soul.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Talk with Tarot. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I appreciate it all, okay? Thank you so much. This is take 2. Shit. All right. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're reading on Miss Shirley Raines tonight. Miss Shirley Raines was an activist in the homeless community. She was the go-to woman if you needed food, if you needed any type of hygienic assistance, anything like that. Miss Shirley was definitely the go-to lady. There are theories about how Miss Shirley passed circling around the internet, because she did come out one day on social media and say that she lost 3 days. She said that she didn't feel good, that she was thirsty, she couldn't feel her legs, and ultimately she lost memory. Okay, and she has a lot of supporters and people that are concerned and saying that, they don't believe the initial report that there's no foul play. Okay, so we're just going to take a look with the Oracle deck tonight to see if we can get any suggestions or ideas into what happened to Miss Shirley. Okay. All right, please keep the comments respectful. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So we're not going to take all cards that come out, because I don't want to, it gets a little sloppy. It's a pretty thick deck and it gets sloppy. Someone was, we're not doing all of that today. We're not reading it. I'm not doing all of that. We got wooded area. Concrete here. New love, missed out on opportunities, jealous ex. Oh Lord, bored with life, contemplate, don't care, not happy with self. We got black man, a womanizer, a karmic here, abusive, freak, grandfather or grandmother, family of corrupt people here. And we have gambling with life, karma, revenge. So immediately what I'm seeing here, you guys, allegedly there is a person here that could have been a part of her past. There are investors here. There is an ex here. There are people that, there are other relief workers here that she worked alongside with. There was talk about some type of financial, I won't say instability. I'll say there was some talk about how to deal with the finances that were coming in for her nonprofit. So there were investors here with the 2 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. There were investors here, and there's people, like I said, that worked alongside her, and then there's an ex here, some type of jealous ex. And I don't know anything about her having a love life, anything like that, because obviously this woman's love was serving people who could not help themselves at the time. So, okay. Allegedly here, this is something with the Jack of Diamonds here. This is giving energy of it's calculated. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to put rumors out there and stuff like that. That's all I'm gonna say here. Let's move on. Okay. We got paid a hitman. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. This is the 6 of Pentacles. This is extortion here. This is extortion. We got team up against, collaborated at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting, you guys, from this energy is that there is high energy of extortion here. There's energy of someone wanting something to end here. Okay, the king of clubs in the reverse, because this is my king of clubs and he's in the reverse. It's a black man. He's very abusive. He's a womanizer. He's a karmic. He likes to control things. There's someone who wanted to control something, dealing with her investments. With the 2 of diamonds here, gambling with life, karma, revenge. Okay. Okay, what we got? Serial K, multiple victims. This is giving vibes of us coercing others to lie, threatening, if speak out. Oh Lord, here we go. Confusion in the details, too many opinions, illusion, magic. Now I'm gonna tell you this: when this card comes out, it is always some type of confusion and what happened to the deceased. Now, am I making up rumors? No, I'm just reading the cards. So it is suggesting here that allegedly this woman did not just fall out on the side of her bed, okay? The way that people, well, I won't say people, the way that the authorities have said allegedly that there's no foul play here. We're gonna have to wait for her toxicology and autopsy report, you guys, because it is suggesting here that there was some type of extortion here, dealing with some type of investments. And also there is an ex, somebody that she may have been involved with, maybe a friend or something here that is always around her that could have done this. I don't see anything about poisoning and things like that yet, so let's move on. Look at this. False diagnosis or exhumed body. Look at there. Yeah, there's some confusion in the details here, and allegedly there's a false diagnosis in what happened to her. Now, her twin sister said that there was nothing wrong with her and that she was healthy, okay? That she was a very healthy person, and that they didn't know that they didn't know of any known health issues with Miss Raines, okay? And it is suggesting here allegedly that there's a false diagnosis, or there's something here that they're gonna say that happened, okay, and it may be false. Let's move on. We got beautician, nail tech, barber, designer, makeup artist. That's her. That's her all in one. There's a false diagnosis here about this beautician, this nail tech, this barber, this designer, this makeup artist here. There's confusion allegedly in the details. Illusion. This is high art. This is high shit. This is high shit. And I need people to understand, when someone is in the spotlight like this, whether they are a celebrity, whether they are just an influencer, or they're a regular person and their case becomes high profile, the internet is going to intervene, you guys. The internet is going to come in. They're going to have things to say. They're going to make up things. Some things may be true. Some things may be false. Okay? And I agree, there are people that are still grieving in this process. But we have to, as a community, true crime community, we have to keep integrity, okay? We have to keep integrity about what we're doing. Let's move on. Allegedly here, you guys, it is suggesting here that someone was hiding somewhere waiting for this woman to come home, okay? Someone was upset because she was contemplating something. She didn't do something. Here we have someone who feel like they missed out on a love with her, a jealous ex, okay? And it says infected woman here. Okay, and I'm not saying she's infected or anything like that, but she did feel as though she was drugged, okay? We got grandfather, grandmother, or family of corrupt people here. This is the 10 of diamonds. This is a business entity. I'm telling you, something dealing with investors. Somebody wanted her to invest in something else, do something else with her time. She started to contemplate this, and it's why though? Let's see. Okay. Mass suspect, a snake. So this is suggesting here that somebody she knew, hospital sick. It is suggesting the first time she went to the hospital, somebody that she knew, a snake or a mass suspect, somebody that she knew did this to her. And then they told her, oh, well, you did all of this. You kept going. You kept feeding people. You kept doing this, suggesting that there's a jealous woman here. They could have been an addict or something back in the day that was around her or something like that. Right. Somebody that stayed in a hotel or a motel. Somebody that's very emotionally unstable. It's definitely a woman here. We got backstabbed, broken heart. Yeah, this is literally whoever this person is. It could be a woman. This is my Queen of Diamonds in reverse. It could be someone. It could be a woman. It could be someone that is very feminine. Backstab, betray her. Let's see. What is this? Keeping secrets. Look at this. It's a legend here that somebody could be keeping secrets about what happened to this woman when she went to the hospital. This first hospital visit here. Teamed up against, collaborated. We got high-speed chase, drive-by. This is traveling here. She did say that she was traveling. She said she drove home and she don't remember driving home, child. She does not remember driving home. And it's a legend here that these people, or whoever this woman was, or this person, they teamed up. They collaborated, okay? This was something done to this woman. It hasn't came out yet, so I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say that these people teamed up against her. They're allegedly keeping secrets, and it's a legend here that this is a woman that was jealous of her. They could have been a person that used to exchange pleasure for other things, okay? They could have stayed in a hotel, a motel. They're very emotionally unstable here. Could be a water sign, okay? Could be a Virgo. Could be a Taurus here. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces. Let's move on. Says choosing a self-exit made to look like a self-exit. What's the next card here? We got obsessive lover here. There's an obsessive lover. There is a theme here of this ex and a woman or a friend here that could have possibly done this. This ain't giving family, even though it says this is a business entity, an ex and a woman that she could have been close with, worked with, or a friend she could have been worked with, cremated to cover up what happened or evidence. Wow. Somebody could have burnt something to cover up what they did, fake, never liked, talked about. Whoever this person is that was around her, they were very fake, and they couldn't wait to, you know, whatever this is. Let's see. I got plenty of cards in here. We got there it is, blackmail, strings attached, power abuse. It is alleged here this woman was blackmailed. That somebody wanted her to do something, they wanted her to do something else with her time. She contemplated, she didn't want to do it. There's a jealous ex here that they could have used against her. There's a jealous friend or a jealous woman here that they could have used against her to team up against her and collaborate and keep these secrets to make it look like that she just collapsed on the floor. We got driving with victim in the car or trunk. Move the body. Victim fought like hell. The suspect has marks. So she said that they told her she drove around, and when she woke up, she had marks, everything, you guys. That's crazy. I don't believe this woman was that sedated or, you know, that mentally impaired where she's gonna drive around and then sleep for 3 days. These people telling her, oh yeah, you still fed people, you still did this. Somebody's guilty and not speaking out about some shit. We got burden, okay, already deceased, major obstacle. Wow. So somebody felt burdened by this woman. I'm telling you, there was a major obstacle here. There's somebody that wanted her to stop something, stop doing something. There was a suggestion in one of those videos, you know, that at the beginning that there was some type of crap going on. Last couple of cards here. We got torso injury. This is the 10 of spades, which is the 10 of swords. This is backstab, betrayal, bitching. Final nail in the coffin here. Child, we got a jealous friend here, a jealous female here. Or it could be a sibling. I don't think her sister was jealous of her. But this could have been, like I said, this is a jealous person that was around her, a jealous friend, or it could be a jealous female. What we got here? Pleasure predator, mean to children, bad guardian, taking advantage of. Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever this person was that got this close to this woman, they were someone that used to sit out on the streets. They were actually a person that was out on the streets. Politician, pastor, religious leader. There's something about politicians here or people. I'm telling you, there's some investors here. There's something about these people in high places wanting this woman to stop doing what she's doing. What about that? What about this politician, religious leader here and these investors? What about them? The suspect will be caught. Turned themselves in. Wow. Unknown woman, gang stalker. I'm telling you, there's a woman here who she could have been trying to help. She literally could have been trying to help. We got reputation, spotlight on you, mob mentality, knocked off high horse. Yeah. Telling there's somebody that she could have been trying to help, backfired. Third party involved, investment. Yeah, there was somebody she was trying to help here. Whoever this person was, she was very close to this person. She tried to help this person. This person went and backstabbed her, allegedly betrayed her. They could be a friend of hers. This is not giving family. This is giving friends, somebody she worked closely with, one of the other relief workers, or this is literally giving these investors, this politician, this business entity. Okay, we got abandoned the situation, lost job, can't pay, divorce, money issues. Yeah, they wanted her to stop. They wanted her to stop doing what she was doing. They wanted her gang-related corrupt leader. Yeah, she was being gang stalked, allegedly here. She was being gang stalked, and allegedly there's a false diagnosis in what happened to her. I hope that when her toxicology report and all of that comes out, that her family, and especially her daughter, because I seen her daughter's video, and that was so sad to see her daughter crying that hard like that, you know, traveling a short distance here. Grass greener, fast hookup settled. Did not read the fine print contracts, avoided the red flags here. Yeah, this is definitely dealing with some type of contract, some type of partnership here. There's a fake friend here. There's a jealous ex or a jealous lover here that could have teamed up against this woman and took her kindness for a weakness here. There's also this person that was on the streets that could have drugged her, you guys. They could have drugged her. This pleasure worker. It's highly suggesting it's a woman that did it and trying to say that it was a natural death here. Tried to leave but was held against will. Wow. Social media gossip news. Chose the other option. Someone saw what happened. Yeah, so they wanted her to look, retire. They want what the victim had, keeping up lies for money. They wanted her to retire. They wanted her to choose another option, go the other way, and she wouldn't. And they got these people that they knew she would trust. Look at this, push-shoved on purpose, winning at all costs. They got these people that was very close to this woman to allegedly do this to her, to make it look like it was a natural death. But there is indeed allegedly some false diagnosis here. I did not follow Miss Raines online. I didn't know her personally, so I can't, you know, speak to her character or anything like that. I can't do none of that. But what I can say is she didn't deserve this. Because who gonna help these people on Skid Row now? I'm pretty sure that these people will continue her legacy, but not to the extent that she did it, you know? I really hope that her daughter, her sister, her family gets the answers. Right now, the police suspect no foul play that is involved here, but that woman literally said that she lost 3 days, and that right there is not good, okay? So you guys, thank you all again for your love, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, all of that. I definitely appreciate it. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading the cards. I hope this lady, I hope things are found out so that everyone can get peace in regards to this. And as always, you guys, peace and blessings, love, and light.